Okay, maraming salamat Mr. Chair. Ngayon po,
Thank you.
nakasaad ho dun sa report ng DepDev din na isa sa ating long-term measures ay yung pagposisyon sa Pilipinas bilang AI manufacturing hub. Sa plano na ito, kasama po ba yung US-led na Pax Silica Initiative? At dito, Mr. Chair, matanong na rin ho natin ang DOF at ibang mga agencies kung magkano ho ang gagastusin natin sa plano na may kinalaman dito sa ngayon.
Itong, again, to put this in context, Mr. Chair, no? I said this morning that we need to mobilize other drivers of growth, particularly out of, to complement services. And here I stressed industry, no? Industry and revitalizing agriculture. Now, if Pax Silica is intended to do that or could help achieve that, then that's good. And so far as we know, and by the way, this initiative is a very young one. You know, it became only known to us. I think we just joined last December, no? So it is a concept in, you know, that's evolving, and the representation of the relevant agencies to us is that the intention is to attract industries that deliver higher value to our to the goods and services, particularly for advanced technologies like semiconductors and electronics, no? And that is very consistent with what I was saying earlier, that we need to attract industries that bring the quality of jobs higher, because that in the longer term is the single most effective way of raising living standards, especially for our workers.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Hindi pa po nasagot po yung tanong ko. Sana hindi po mabawas sa oras. Nagtanong po ako kung meron pong budget requirement for this year. Halimbawa po, nababanggit niyo ho sa mga pahayag. Halimbawa, ang BCDA ay merong kumbagang role no, pagdating ho sa pagtitiyak ng property na gagamitin for this initiative. Can we ask DBM, Mr. Chair?
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
take the question.
Yes, please
Your
go
Honor.
ahead, SecDec.
Yeah, I think there's to clarify if indeed an industrial hub will be built in New Clark City. There is no budget requirement from us. They will pay us rent, so it is a revenue enhancing project. I'm not aware of any budget requirement that it might entail.
Mr. Chair, ang BCDA ho ang magiging property manager nito, as you said multiple times. So as the property manager, of course, it would also entail personnel and other, yung meron din pong mga kaugnay na conversion, halimbawa, ng lands na gagamitin for this particular use.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I think in a normal business condition, you should not be spending more than you earn, right? So I think definitely the revenue should far outweigh any project management expense, like in any other real estate venture.
Yes, so sa ngayon ho, wala
Thank
pong
you.
masasagot pa sa atin dito.
Last question na po,
Yes.
Congresswoman Sara.
Mr. Chair, how about sa DICT? No, sa DICT, kasi hindi po nasasagot talaga yung tanong. Sinasabi din na pwede yung revenues can far outweigh kung ano man po, no, na ma-offset man kung ano yung mga particular budget requirements, kung meron man na ilalabas. Pero gusto po natin mahingi na detalye at dadalhin po natin yung discussion sa BCDA once they're here. Mainam po. Pati ho sa DICT, may nakita po kaming malaking jump sa kanilang digital infrastructure development and management. Yung pondo nila from 502 million last year to 1.3 trillion pesos next year. Meron ho bang kinalaman itong development ng AI manufacturing hub na nakalagak po ang pondo sa DICT o wala?
Thank you, Congresswoman Sara. That will be the last question. SecDec, please
To my
reply.
knowledge, nothing. But you should confirm with the ICT po. But I don't think, ma'am, can I just clarify? This industrial hub is a proposed industrial hub. So one thing's for sure, there's nothing in the budget that will spend for this proposed industrial hub because nothing has been signed po. So it's still a discussion. So I'm pretty sure the DBM will not put any budget line item, expense line item for a something that is in very preliminary discussion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Siya na lang kasi wala pa daw po napirmahan tungkol dito.
Very briefly,
So,
please.
yes, Mr. Chair. Na-raise ko tong concern na to kasi nagpapakita siguro ng urgency at necessity ng pagtalakay din sa mga resolusyon na kaugnay sa mga commitment ng Pilipinas sa Pax Silica Initiative. At may Mr. Chair, may sasabihin daw po yung DPM. Baka pwede ho natin pakinggan tungkol sa matter na ito.
Mr. Chair,
Please go ahead.
just wanted to confirm na wala pong any allocation in the NEP intended for Pax Silica. The amounts mentioned by the good Congresswoman under DICT is intended for the implementation of a new mandate under a law enacted by Congress, which is the e-government law, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.